Welcome, good evening everyone. If you've been here before, welcome back. If it is your first time here, my name is Srishti. I'm going to be guiding you through today's breathing practice. Before we start, I want you to find a nice, comfortable seated position, cross-legged on the floor, maybe on the heels, or even supported with the wall. You can have your legs extended, or you can find yourself seated on a chair or a bed even. Just a small recommendation, if one of the reasons why you're not sitting on the floor is because you have tight hips and it gets a little bit tiring after a little while, I'd recommend starting from the floor, and then when it's really uncomfortable, get up and just sit on the chair, because this way, when you spend a little bit more time seated on the floor, it actually opens up your hips, and then maybe one day there'll be a session where you'll be seated on the floor throughout, but you have to start slow. Just make sure that your knees are not hurting. So if there's any injury that's preventing you from sitting on the floor, just go ahead and sit on the chair. It's not a problem. Same thing with the bed, making sure just that your spine is nice and erect. So completely straight spine over the hips. And just make sure that wherever you are, you're completely comfortable. So just taking a moment to find that space of comfort. And then when you feel like you found it, just closing down the eyes, maybe bringing the palms onto the thighs or the knees, gently just placing your leg, not clutching anything, not holding onto anything. And slowly just starting to pay attention to the sounds that surround you. Taking a moment to immerse yourself in your physical environment. Maybe you spent the entire day in the same room, haven't really paid attention to the environment that you're in. Or maybe you just moved from the bedroom to the living room or vice versa. Just getting comfortable in the new space. Starting to listen to the sounds that surround you. Maybe you can hear some music. Maybe you can hear some family members walking around. Maybe you're tuning into the sounds of the kitchen. Just getting familiar. And then slowly starting to move that attention inward. Starting to listen for the sounds that your body is making. Maybe you can hear your heartbeat. Maybe you can hear the stomach growl because you're getting hungry for dinner. Maybe the lunch hasn't digested properly. Just listening to what your body might be telling you. And then slowly bringing that same attention to the sound of your breath. Starting to listen to yourself inhale. Hear yourself as you exhale. Noticing if you're breathing shallowly or if the breath is already deep. Noticing as you listen that when you breathe, does the chest rise first? Does your belly rise first? Noticing when you breathe, if you're able to take a deep, long breath in, or do you feel like you need to stop and then breathe again a little bit more? Keeping in mind, no pattern is right, no pattern is wrong. Just familiarizing ourselves here with the breath. So we're not trying to change anything in our breath. Not yet, at least. Slowly, actively taking control over the breath, push everything out the belly, empty out the nose, empty out the lungs. Take a deep inhale in through both the nostrils, feeling the belly get really big. The breath reaches the belly first, making it as big as you possibly can. When it can't get any bigger, start to pull the belly in towards the spine, push the breath up the chest, out the nose, completely emptying the belly. Inhale through the nose. Breath reaches all the way down to your belly, making it big. Exhale, pull the belly in towards the spine. Breath moves up the chest, out the nose. Inhale through the nose. Expand the belly. Exhale through the nose to deflate the belly. Inhale to expand. Exhale to release. Still listening to yourself breathe. Bringing the mind back into the breath. Just in case it wandered away from the mat, away from your practice. Noticing that it's wandered and just gently bringing it back into the breath. Maybe even adding an element of count to keep the breath anchored. So if you're breathing in for a count of 5, try to keep the exhale to a count of 5 as well. Using this element of count, sound, and the sensation of the belly, we try to keep our mind centered on the breath. Continuously just check in with yourself to see which part or which element you might let go of first. And then gently bring the mind back into it. Breathing like this for a few more rounds. Just checking in with yourself to see if the spine has rounded. Maybe you're holding tension on your face. Just allowing yourself to let go. Maybe you're holding on to the feet, the knees. Check what you're clenching onto, where you might be holding tension. And then send breath into that area. Visualize the breath reaching the spots of tension, and then allowing the body to relax. On your next inhale, bring the right hand up towards the face, closing the right nostril with the right thumb. Start to breathe in through the left nostril for 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through the left for 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Closing the left nostril, exhaling through the right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right nostril. Exhale right nostril. Inhale right nostril. Closing the right nostril, exhaling through the left for 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Closing the left, exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close the right, exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close the left, exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Adding an element of retention. Closing both the nostrils, keeping the breath in. Exhale left. Holding the breath out. Inhale left. Closing both the nostrils, keeping the breath in. Exhale right. Holding the breath out. Inhale through the right. Holding the breath in, close both the nostrils. Exhale left. Emptying the breath, closing both the nostrils. Hold the breath out. Inhale through the left. Closing both the nostrils, breath in. Exhale right. Hold the breath out. Inhale through the right. Hold the breath in. Exhale through the left. Hold the breath out. Bring the right hand back down towards the ground. Start to breathe in through both the nostrils. Breath reaching all the way down to your belly, feeling that belly get big. And then exhale to completely expel any stale air, any toxic energy out of the body, out of the lungs. Inhale, visualizing yourself, get fresh oxygen, fresh prana, reaching all the way to your toes. Exhale, letting go of everything that doesn't serve you anymore. Inhale one more time, both the nostrils. Exhale through the nose. Bringing the chin towards the chest, straightening up from the spine if you're rounded, and just gently blink the eyes open. We'll do 12 rounds of Brahmari Pranayama, which is basically exhaling on the hump. We're going to use our fingers to block off any external stimuli and then create vibrations within the body. So if you've done this before, just bear with me. And if you're new, We're going to use our hands to cover our face. So the middle finger is going to come on the eyebrows. The ring finger comes under the eyes, and the pinky finger is going to come on either side of the lips. So don't do this just yet, but then we're going to block our ears using our thumbs. And one round of this looks a little bit something like this. So just watch me as I demonstrate and don't practice. We're going to take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, start to hum. So you hum till the end of your exhale. That's one round. So once we start this practice, we can't really hear each other. So continue to do this for 10 to 12 breaths wherever you're comfortable. Just a little tip as well, if you're musically gifted, one of my friends told me that if you try this in different swords or different scales, it affects different parts of your body. So if you have that musical gift of being able to kind of channel your exhales or the humming, try that today. For the rest of us, we're just going to stick to the one dead low tone that we know. So bringing the hands up to the face, middle finger comes to the eyebrows, ring finger comes under the eyes, pinky fingers on either side of the lips, and the thumbs come inside of the ear. If this feels a little bit intense for anyone, you can also just use your fingers and block off the ears as simply as that. So try whichever one feels better. Let's all come together for one full round of breath. Take a deep breath in. Loud sigh out through the mouth. Deep breath in. Closing the eyes, starting to exhale on the hum. Starting to hum on the exhale. Bringing the hands back down towards the ground. Just trying to find a space of absolute stillness. Just feeling the vibrations through the body. Finding your way back to that same breath that we started our practice with. feeling the rise and fall of your belly. And bring the palms together at heart center. Bow the head down. Start to rub the palms together, creating heat, feeling the warmth and bringing the palms in front of the eyes, maybe on top of the head. Just gently blinking the eyes open. Thank you all for joining me again this evening. Any feedback, questions, anything that you might want to discuss, let me know. I'm available. If not, I'll see you back tomorrow. Have a great evening. Thank you.